game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nolan Ryan gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Lauren Campos, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Lauren Campos.
First offering on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Ryan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping in now, Aldo Carmona. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Garcia ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ready now, Kevin Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Settling in now, Kevin Smith, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Pickoff move to second, back in standing. fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And it's 1-2. Santana stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Garcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Batting 7, catcher, Leonardo.
Now he'll step off.
Blanco.
Into the box, Leonardo Blanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Hiroyuki Ito, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ito, originally from Japan, of course. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
In now, Jake Buchanan.
Buchanan.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Casey charging in on it. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lauren Campos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nolan Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning.
Leading off the inning, Aldo Carmona, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Aldo Carmona.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Third baseman number 3.
Into the box now, Enrique Molina. Fouled away. Molina, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Kevin Santana. And a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on opening day after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Smith. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in once again, Steve Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is chopped foul with the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Leonardo Blanco. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Ryan. He singled his last time up.
Ryan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offense.
Ready for another chance? Hiroyuki Ito will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Garcia. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Jose Carrillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Jose Carrillo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lauren Campos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Ryan, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 3-0. Digging in once again, Aldo Carmona. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, third baseman, Enrique Molina.
In now, Enrique Molina. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Second baseman, Kevin Santana.
Into the box now, Kevin Santana. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2-2 the count. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mississippi leads it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Smith. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. So striding forward now, Leonardo Blanco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Garcia. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mississippi's out in front, 3-0. Ready once again, Nolan Ryan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Bordick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Bouncer to the left side, reined in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. Mississippi leads it 4-0. Into the box, Hiroyuki Ito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jonathan Dietz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Pitching for strikeout number 20. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses spur a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Got it for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lauren Campos. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
4-0 to score tonight. Mississippi took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nolan Ryan gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 4 runs on 11 hits.